Imagine a classroom during recess. Boisterous. Boisterous is something that's noisy, energetic, and often rowdy. An example sentence could be, the boisterous crowd made it hard to hear the announcement. So remember it, boisterous. Someone who's had 3 coffees and a great idea. Ebullient. Ebullient means to be overflowing with energy or enthusiasm. An example sentence could be, her ebullient energy lit up the entire brainstorming session. So remember it, ebullient. His sartorial elegance made him stand out at every formal event. So what does sartorial mean? Well, it's a word related to fashion, clothing, or style of dress. Like that friend who shows up to Zoom calls in blazers. So remember it for your GRE, sartorial. In fact, in the official ETS practice test, there's a sentence on sartorial. So remember it. Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza and no debate there. Well, that's dogmatic. Dogmatic is someone who's stubbornly assertive about their views and is unwilling to consider any other views. An example sentence for dogmatic could be, her dogmatic approach to group projects left no room for collaboration. So remember, dogmatic. Buying a full GRE course at 2 a.m. in the night after watching just one motivational reel. Impetuous. Impetuous is someone who acts quickly without thinking. Impulsive. An example sentence would be, his impetuous decisions got him into a lot of trouble. So remember it, impetuous. Your brain before coffee on a Monday morning. Torpid. Torpid means mentally or physically inactive, sluggish. An example sentence for torpid could be, the classroom slipped into a torpid state after their lunch. So remember it, torpid. The movie's lugubrious tone left everyone a little too quiet afterward. So what does lugubrious mean? Looking or sounding sad and gloomy is lugubrious. Like your vibe after a Sunday night scroll through your to-do list. So remember it, lugubrious. Planning to solve world hunger with a lemonade stand. Quixotic. Quixotic is something that's unrealistically idealistic, something that's exceedingly impractical. An example sentence for quixotic would be, she launched a quixotic campaign to ban Mondays worldwide. So remember it, quixotic. Opening your exam results with sweaty palms and silent prayers, that's trepidation. Trepidation means a feeling of fear or anxiety about something that may happen. An example sentence could be, she entered the interview room with trepidation and a hopeful smile. So remember for your GRE, trepidation. Ever come across a teacher's pet? Obsequious. Obsequious is someone who's excessively eager to please, overly submissive. So remember for your GRE, obsequious. That midnight Maggie mission your parents never found out about. Clandestine. Clandestine is something that's done secretly, often with a hidden purpose. An example sentence for clandestine would be, the spies held a clandestine meeting in a nondescript cafe. So remember for your GRE, clandestine. The singer's mellifluous voice made even the sad lyrics feel comforting. So what does mellifluous mean? It's something sweet sounding, pleasing to the ear, like that voice you trust to narrate your entire life story. So remember it, mellifluous. When one notification occludes the entire screen. So what does occlude mean? Occlude means to block or obstruct something. An example sentence could be, the sudden landslide occluded the only road to the village. So remember for your GRE, occlude. Someone who casually drops Latin quotes during small talks. Erudite. Erudite is someone who has deep, extensive knowledge, who's very scholarly. An example sentence could be that the professor's erudite lectures made even the most obscure topics fascinating. So remember for your GRE, erudite. That person who turns just one question into a 30-minute long monologue. Garrulous. Garrulous is someone who's excessively talkative, especially about the trivial matters. An example sentence could be, the garrulous guide made the tour seem twice as long and half as helpful. So remember it, garrulous. His slapdash presentation had typos, missing slides, and zero structure. So what does slapdash mean? Slapdash means something that's done too hurriedly, carelessly. You could also be dressed in a slapdash manner. So remember it for your GRE, slapdash. That friend who edits a text 5 times before sending. Fastidious. Fastidious is someone who is very attentive to detail and hard to please. An example sentence for fastidious could be, she was so fastidious about her notes that even her highlights had color codes. So remember it, fastidious. We all know of a book club fighting over the actual meaning of an ending. Vociferous. Vociferous means being loud, passionate, forceful in expressing opinions. An example sentence could be, the vociferous critic didn't hold back while reviewing the poorly written sequel. So remember it, vociferous. His credulity made him a target for internet scams. So what does credulity mean? Credulity is the tendency to believe things too easily, often without evidence. And the person doing so would be credulous. So remember it, credulity. Saying, oh, I didn't even study after acing the test. Disingenuous. Disingenuous is not being sincere, pretending to know less than one actually does. An example sentence for disingenuous could be, his disingenuous replies felt more strategic than sincere. So remember it, disingenuous. That friend who instantly knows you're lying. Perspicacious. Perspicacious is someone having sharp insight or understanding, mentally perceptive. An example sentence for perspicacious could be, her perspicacious analysis caught what everyone else had missed. So remember, perspicacious.